Hi, my name's Mia and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a first impressions on a new foundation that I have. So this is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. So I've always, been interested in matte foundations, but they just don't work on me because my skin is on the dry side. So when I heard hydrating matte, I thought this is actually probably going to be a really good idea. So I got from Maybelline like a bunch of colors at their last event. So I've got a few colors to choose from and I'm going to try it out today and see how it lasts over a few hours on my skin. So I have three colors. I have 40 Nude, 70 Pure Beige and 92 Caramel. And 92 Caramel is probably definitely going to be too dark. So let's have a look at 70 Pure Beige. Oop, okay. Got a little foil seal, that's good. I like that in a drugstore makeup so you can then actually tell if it has been used or not. That color definitely looks more on the pink side than on the like yellow fake tan side. Let me just have a look. Nude will definitely be too light. Caramel will probably be too dark. But yeah, ooh, look how dark that is. I can probably mix a little bit of this in because this has got like a good yellow undertone. So I can mix a little of that in with the 70 Pure Beige. I'm just taking a little bit of primer. This is the Becca Backlight Primer. Some people think it's cheating. I always use a primer, so I think it would be disadvantaging the foundation to not use it in a time like this when I'm trying it for the first time. It's really, really moussey. Like when I'm mixing it on the side of this, it is really, really moussey. It's still probably a bit dark. Pop a little bit of 40 Nude in it just to lighten it a bit more. And so I've opened all three shades. Oh well. Nude looks like it has a bit of a neutral to yellow undertone, which is good for like a lighter shade. It's not super, super light, but lighter. Alright. This is probably as close as I'm going to get with this combination to matching me, which is, fine. Good way to try it out and see if I want to pick up another shade, for everyday wear. The texture is definitely like a thick mousse, but apparently like the Dream Matte Mousse is like a thicker, more matte version of this. This is like a slightly softer matte. Intended to just not be as cakey, I guess, on most people. Most people probably aren't oily enough to go like a hard out matte. So yeah, with my makeup sponge. Alright, so I'm going to blend it in with my Real Techniques sponge because I always use this. And I'm going to work quickly because being a matte, it could start to set on me. It's blending in really, really well. It looks really, really flawless. My pores look really smooth. I mean, not invisible, but some foundations definitely enhance your pores. This is not one of them. I'm going to put heaps in my eye area because I never put foundation really in my eye area. It looks really good. It's blended really well. It's not hanging to any dry patches. It looks really, really flawless. I'm really, really impressed. I've still got a few little breakouts up here and a little more foundation. So let's just see if they... Yeah. The foundation is a bit buildable, not super buildable, but it does go on pretty full to begin with. I mean, and some people can probably build it if they want. I'm not a big fan of building foundation too much, because I usually like a more medium coverage as opposed to full. But yeah, that's pretty good. In real life, the color is passable. I'm quite yellow in my tan and my face is quite, not even pink, but just like neutral. Not as like yellow as my tan, but I reckon by the time I set it with powder, and finish the rest of my makeup, which won't be for a while, but that's okay. I'll go to work looking a bit silly for a while. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna chuck on my concealer and that's it for now. And then I'll see you guys in a few hours. What time is it? It is currently 10:30 in the morning. So yeah, the reason I'm running late today is because my dogs got super, 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 super muddy, so I had to bath them both and dry them both, instead of getting ready earlier and having like a normal amount of time to get ready. Yeah. Okay, so it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I haven't finished the rest of my makeup still. Sorry about it, it's been a really long day. Looking at the foundation, it looks really full coverage, flawless still. It hasn't moved anywhere. It does look more matte than original. Like originally when I put it on, it has like set down and become more matte now. It was definitely more of a soft matte before, and now it's definitely like a true matte foundation. It does look a bit more luminous on the camera, like there is glow and highlights, but yeah, in person it is quite flat. Yeah. You can see my pores on my nose a bit, but these ones just here are really, really big, but it does look really flawless. The color is fine on camera, I think. In person, when I looked at it in daylight, the color is really bad. Like I'm super, super, super yellow, and the foundation is like quite pink. But you know, in person, like in everyday lighting, it's actually pretty okay. It's pretty flawless. I'm pretty happy with it. I probably would normally use like a Fix Plus over something like this because it is quite matte. But I mean, I guess that's probably cheating a little bit much. I might do that in a few hours just to see how it goes, if it kind of softens the look a little bit. I did say earlier though that I don't wear matte foundations, but that's a lie. Then I was thinking before, I'm like, I use Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and that's actually awesome. And that doesn't look cakey or anything. This is definitely more matte than that one. Coverage, similar. The other one's probably a bit more buildable, but yeah. I thought I would read you the back of the foundation now as well. Just since I'm not in as much of a rush. I still am, but I'm not in as much of a rush. So innovation, our first gel whipped foundation. Fresh, new and flawless. Dream Velvet whips a fresh gel into a velvet soft texture. Complexion is perfected and smooth with a soft matte finish just like velvet. Skin feels fresh with lasting hydration. So yeah, like it doesn't feel too dry, like some matte foundations feel like you can't move or anything. It wasn't too thick and matte that I couldn't blend out before, and it hasn't gone cakey. It's not sitting anywhere or anything. It's like perfect. I mean, if anything, maybe a few little lines in my forehead, but I'm really dehydrated there. Like I think that if I'd used like a Fix Plus or like something like a hydrating spray to set it with, I think it would be fine on my skin because I'm dry. But if you're oily, it probably wouldn't need it. But yeah, other than the fact that it's matte now, it looks pretty much exactly the same as when I put it on. It hasn't moved or anything. So yeah, dare I say it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I have to go clean everything now, and then I will check back in a few hours after I've cleaned and sorted everything out because the dogs have made such a mess. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. So it's now 5 PM, so the foundation's been on 6.5 hours, so it still looks exactly the same as last time I checked in, even though I just went and I cleaned the house for about an hour, and then I walked Hadley for about half an hour. So yeah, like I've been doing stuff like cleaning the house, you know, got a bit hot. I did like 4 sinks worth of dishes, so there was like heaps and heaps of steam, and then I went outside and it's absolutely freezing. Like it looks really nice, but it's really, really icy. So like I can feel like the cold and the heat, and like it's held up really well. It's still exactly the same. I'm probably only going to leave this on till maybe like 7 or 8 tonight. I'm just going to go edit now for a few hours, and yeah, so I've decided I'm not going to be bothered doing the rest of my makeup today because like I'm not going anywhere, and I've already checked in with you guys so many times. But yeah, it looks really nice. I'm going to do, I totally forgot to do a flash test. I'm going to do a flash test now. So I'm going to insert that here, and you can see how you think it looks and if it's photographs nicely or not or whatever. But yeah, like on it, it doesn't say like SPF or anything. So yeah, like I wouldn't expect there to be a huge amount of flashback, but you never know. So yeah, I'll let you guys decide for yourself. Maybe like here, just on the side of my nose on this side, it's looking a little bit dry, like a little bit almost starting to crack, but it's still like completely fine. it doesn't look too heavy either for being such like a full matte coverage. It doesn't look like too mask-like. I don't want to say cakey because cakey is bad, but some people have like very full, almost like a mask. You can see where the texture changes from too flawless foundation to like natural skin texture. So yeah, like it does look really good. Still, after 6.5 hours, I'm going to leave it on at least 8 hours, probably closer to 10 though, because yeah, if you're wearing it like to work or to go out, it'll be like, yeah, you need to, you know, account for travel time and maybe coffee after work or dinner or whatever. So yeah, it's good. I'm happy. It's really nice. Yeah, like it actually is really like good for a matte foundation on my skin. It is doing well. Like my skin doesn't feel hydrated. It feels, I don't think it feels any more dry than normal. Like the cold air outside was just brutal. I could almost feel that tightening my skin. But now that I'm back inside, like it really is fine. I'm pretty happy. And yeah, I'll check back in a few more hours. Okay, so it is 9:30 at night. I am dying to wash my face and get into my pajamas. Already got my pajama bottoms on, just saying. But yeah, let's have a little look at the foundation. I had like a quick look 2 seconds ago. It looked good. Yep. It's looking awesome. This bit is looking a bit shiny up here. A little bit. I've got a little bit of shine here coming through now. But everywhere else is really, really matte. Sitting, oh no, I thought it was sitting here, but that's just dinner. That's just dinner sitting on my face. It is a little cracked here, but I actually think that's my skin flaking. Yeah, that's my skin flaking, not the foundation. Okay, my skin's just been really dry lately because of the weather, and I haven't really had enough water lately and all that. But yeah, the foundation's still really, really good. Yeah, it's pretty flawless everywhere. There's like a hint of shine on my nose, just on the sides, just a hint. You can't even really see it too much. I only just noticed it then. And this dry little patch is still here. It hasn't gotten any worse than a few hours ago when I mentioned it before. And it's really good. All of my breakouts are still covered. Nothing's coming through. It's really, really good. I'm going to show you a close-up now, and yeah, you can see it's really, really flawless still. So yes, the color, not right. definitely not right. On camera it actually looks really good, at least in the viewfinder. I don't know how you guys will be seeing it, you know, after I edit and everything, but yeah, like it's in sunlight it's just the color's so bad. It's way too pink. But yeah, I definitely suggest that if you like a really matte foundation but you find that sometimes they crack on you or they don't last very well because your skin is on the drier side, definitely give this one a go. It's lasted really well. Actually, I'm going to take a facial spray. I'll use the Spun Skindinavia Makeup Setting Spray. This is the brighter one. Alright, I'm just going to drench my face in that and just see if that kind of helps, not necessarily take the matte finish away, but just make it kind of sit a bit more. I don't know. It's definitely made it a little bit more comfortable for me. Not that it was uncomfortable before, but I'm definitely feeling, probably because I'm on the dry side, that it is definitely feeling better with a bit of spritz on it. I'm also feeling like really, really hot. So tired, so ready for bed. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Didn't do too much really, but didn't do any harm either. Yeah, so this foundation, definitely check it out if you like a good matte foundation, good price point. I think there's a relatively good shade selection available in store as well. So just see if you can find a good match for yourself and check it out. It's really affordable. It's quite a reasonable price, so I'll put it here because I don't know off by heart. So yeah, very, very easy on the pocket. And yeah, so I think that's all. I don't really know what else to say. It's the end of the day, so I'm getting a bit rambly, a bit tired. a bit crazy, so I think I should probably wrap up now. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on my new videos, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!